Thought I was done with winter prep, but then I had an idea. So Mr. Fix-It here is creating my idea and turning it into reality. We're gonna put a little...
Except it's nothing about what you thought.
No, it's not. It's not how I wanted it, but it's just gonna have to be for right now because it was a last minute idea. We are going to put a quasi roof on. And then,
Did you say quasi?
Yeah, quasi, a quasi roof on.
Quonset.
Not a Quonset.
Well, it's kind of shaped like a Quonset.
I guess. Anyway, we're putting the roof on. We're going to put a tarp over the top of it. And then around the outside of this, we are going to put plastic up in hopes to keep the run a little bit free from snow. And then next spring or summer or whatever, we're going to actually frame in a roof, and then we're going to put corrugated plastic, clear plastic around the outside, kind of like Chelsea did, Old Oaks Nubians. And that'll also help trap in some warm air too. So we had a little bit of an issue. At our old homestead, we had electric in the barn. And so we had 2 stock tanks. One was for the ducks, and we had a tank heater in that, and then one was for the big animals. Anyway, we don't have that luxury here, so we only have the one tank heater. Well, my ducks kept going in the tank heater and crapping and taking a bath and doing all that stuff. So we actually have to lock the ducks up this year. So all the ducks are in the little duck hut. I'll show you that in a second. And I'm just going to have to change their water out just like I do with the chickens and the goats. Come out twice a day and give them fresh water, and hopefully we're going to be okay. I'm thinking it's going to work. They are in a smaller hut than I would like them to be in. But I'm really hoping it's okay. I think it'll be okay. Do you need some help there, Charlotte? You got, that's why you keep falling. So everybody's in here. There's one more duck right there. But it looks like, no, we're still missing some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's one more inside the coop as well. They've knocked over their water already, so I got to give them new ones. But like I said, I'm hoping this is going to be okay for everybody. It's winter, so they will like to huddle a little bit more, which, get out of the mud, which hopefully will be all right. So if not, then we just have to build a bigger run, I guess. Brett is going to be finishing up the chicken hut. The temporary to my ideal solution here. We just need one more right in the middle there, a panel in the middle, and then some tarp. But he's going to finish that. But he's off at the store right now. I got my hunting license today. He's got to go get his because deer season starts tomorrow in our area. As you can see, we are already airing out the orange. So hopefully we'll get something this year, and I can show you guys canning up some venison. That'd be great. Yeah, so I guess we'll just wait for Brett to come back, and then I'll show you guys what the chicken coop is going to look like when it's all done. No, my deer killing thingy, my hunting license. Yes, I just got it. You know, when we went to the gas station a minute ago, that's what I did. Okay, so this isn't exactly what I wanted, but Brett is doing it, so I'm not complaining.
This was not my idea, but I'm just gonna go with it.
I thought I said that quite enough that he didn't hear it. Apparently not. So my idea was I wanted plastic all around the outside, just clear plastic. It was going to help keep heat in and with the sun and whatever. And then Brett was just going to make me a temporary roof to keep snow out of the run. And then in the summer, we're going to actually build, it's going to kind of go like this off the top of the roof. And then we're going to put corrugated plastic over it so that it'll retain heat and whatever. But this was Brett's compromise because we're so close to winter, which I'll give him. This was my last minute brainchild idea, so he doesn't have a lot of time to do it and not a lot of materials either. So, oh well. So basically, we're just going through the grommets right there and then wiring it in so it stays down.
Gotta have one of these. If you don't, buy one.
And what is that called exactly for the homesteaders who have no idea?
Fencing players.
Fencing pliers. Okay. Oy. I'm very grateful for my husband because without him, I couldn't do a lot of the things that, okay, let me rephrase. I probably could, but they wouldn't get done in a timely fashion and they wouldn't look very pretty. So I appreciate the help that he is giving me in doing this. It just wasn't my original goal, or idea, I should say, not goal, but it's working and hopefully it will work. And then just next spring, we'll do it again and do it my way. Say that again.
You can't come up with these big gigantic projects on the eve before deer hunting. I mean,
Okay,
come on.
hold on. How many weeks ago did we start
That's
this?
not the point.
Yeah. So the only other projects really that we have to do, the tiller has to go into the shed. What else did I say? Oh, you did. Thank you. That was really nice. Hey, that's one less thing for me to do. What else was on my list? Oh, the kid pen has to get clean because they waste a lot of hay because they're butt heads. And I think it was why are you putting eggs in my pocket? You don't put eggs in your pocket. If they crack in my new coat, that's right. You take them eggs out of my pocket. Santa needs some cookies. Let's make some. Okay, let's start. First, 2 cups of flour. Then you're going to need a half a teaspoon of salt. And a teaspoon of baking soda. This can sit off to the side for a little bit. In a larger bowl, excuse me, in a larger bowl, you're going to put 1 cup of butter. Half a cup of sugar. 3/4 a cup of brown sugar. I am actually using coconut sugar for the brown sugar. So 3/4 cup of that. What, honey? Oh. So what are we going to do about it? Why don't you go and tell Evie? Oh. No. That's not how we tell somebody. All right. This is real life. All right. So before the interruptions, we had our 1 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of sugar, and 3/4 cup of brown sugar or coconut sugar. So now you're going to mix this all together, get it nice and creamy. Paper from the nesting box. Oh, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. We have missionaries from our church that live in Mexico. And so every year when they come up, they bring a few bottles of this and sell it to help fund their mission trip. So we're just going to do 2 teaspoons. Then you're going to bring it back over to your mixer and blend it good. After you have your egg and your vanilla creamed with your butter and sugars, you are going to take the mixture of flour and slowly add it to your creamed mixture. Once that's done, you can add some of your chocolate chips or whatever. I'm using white chocolate chips from Azure. You can add as much or as little as you'd like. It's your cookies. Don't let anybody tell you different. I may or may not have eaten one. Then mix it good. Make that baby work overtime. Well, they're mixed. If you're one of those people who can't stand that somebody put their fingers in their food, don't come eat at my house. Let's just do like this. So something like that size. Plop it on your parchment. Preheat your oven at this point to 350 degrees. Excuse me. You're gonna bake these for around 8 to 10 minutes or until they're good golden brown and done to your liking. All right, while they clean up a little bit, let's make a quick rundown of the recipe for you. So it was 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Put that in a bowl and set it off to the side. Then you need 1 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of regular granulated sugar, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, or like I did, you could use coconut sugar, 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and then you cream that all together. Then you can add your flour mixture slowly to it. Once that's all incorporated, you add your, whether it's like walnuts or chocolate chips or whatever. Mix it up really, really good. Make them into about 1-inch balls. Preheat your oven for 350 degrees. Bake these for 8 to 10 minutes or until they're done to your liking. Now I'm going to finish cleaning up.
Mama, hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Mama, hi. Mama, hi. You made it, Daddy. For me.